As a 1.3 Genshin player, I have never ever been able to complete the Abyss with 36 stars. Should I be ashamed of it? I am personally not ashamed. It could be it could be a skill issue, and it probably is, but I don't really care. So with this series, perfecting my Genshin account, we are going to try and change that situation. And I do have to say, I have been getting closer and closer with every perfecting my Genshin account video that I have been making to getting those 36 stars. Now, if you enjoyed this video, you can stay for a little longer and leave a like and subscribe, and let's just get on with this video. Okay, first character we're going to be taking care of is Farina. Her build, in my opinion, is pretty good. She's goated. I absolutely love her. I did get a better sans for her recently when I was farming the newest Not Cry artifact set, so I got a really good piece for her, and I decided that we're gonna do an off piece because she had a 5-piece artifact set and she does not need that one piece. And if I can improve this girl's build, I will be absolutely doing it. Okay, it's a little bit of an improvement in both the crit rate and crit damage, and it's also an improvement in the energy recharge, so I think that's pretty nice. Another Hydro character, we are going to be taking care of a lot of characters in this video, okay, is Nouvellette. Okay, basically the goblet that he has on right now was previously Mona's goblet. Mona has his previous goblet, so I did sort of give him, a lot more of crit damage, which is actually pretty much needed. Another thing that we are going to be doing is we're going to be leveling up this dude's talents. Okay, we're going to be crowning this guy. We're going to crown his ult, basically, because he deserves it. I use him quite a lot on my team combinations in the Abyss or wherever, to be honest. And another thing about him, he is the only character that I got a constellation of, like, willingly, so obviously I'm gonna try and make him good. But one thing that kept happening over and over again during this video was me running out of Mora. Okay, I have been totally and utterly destroyed after building Flynn's. And I'm not even saying this to be funny, like, I'm constantly lacking in materials. And, my steak is too buttery. I also somehow managed to get Nefer on my account at 16 pity. So I'm also building her. And I'm trying to put that video out pretty quickly, but it's not ready yet. And what is also not ready to this day is my Raiden Shogun build. Her stats are looking pretty okay, but I had to take away Xiao's weapon. I don't really use Xiao that much on my account. That might change one day, but for now, I have bigger things to take care of. Raiden was my main, and I did get a really good flower for her, so obviously I had to improve her build. And I also gave her a better goblet. I have been thinking about giving her a crit rate circlet, but in order for me to get that with good stats, I'm gonna either have to craft it or spend a lot of time in the Emblem of the Severed Fate artifact set domain. Okay, another character on the list, like I said, a lot of characters are going to be built in this video, is Al-Haytham. Okay, I pulled for him. He is like the first Sumeru character that I actually got willingly, and like probably like the last one. It's not that I don't like Sumeru characters, it's just that I don't really like need them on my account. I was considering getting Nahida, but I had other characters to focus on. Okay, so the character that we're taking care of is Al-Haytham. His build is a mess. His build is a mess. Okay, I'm constantly changing something with his build. It was either artifacts previously, now it's like his weapon, because I got this weapon and I thought, oh, who can I use it on, because it has crit rate. And I looked into the character build thingy, and it said that he can use this weapon, so I just gave it to him. because his crit rate to crit damage ratio was not up to my liking, if you know what I'm trying to say. As you can see, I did give up on farming some stuff, like killing enemies and whatnot, and I just started buying this stuff because I did go and, you know, get rid of some ruin guards or whatever their names are. Haven't really fought any of those guys like in a really long time, okay? And I remember when killing them, like I don't want to say that it was hard, but I want to say that they were kind of scary at one point. Not anymore, you know, not anymore. But yeah, basically I'll hate them. So he supposedly was one of the best Dendro DPSs up until Nefer came out. I'm not sure actually, I don't know. But yeah, his build, as you can see, I did want to give him a new circlet, a crit damage circlet, but I decided I'm not gonna do it because I just can't do that to myself currently right now. He is still lacking a little bit in crit damage, I think. So if I ever find a way on like how to build him like properly, I'm gonna do it, okay? Now, I would show you the full fight with this weekly boss because I was also leveling up Alhaitham's talents, okay? But while doing this boss, I was like, holy shit, hold on a second. I just remembered that I have not done this achievement of activating all of the elemental resonance thingies, right? So, obviously, I did not get the material that I wanted, that I needed, so I had to craft it with my last dream solvent. Okay, my last dream solvent. Didn't even get a dream solvent from you know, from the loot from the boss. Do I get annoyed whenever that happens? Obviously, it's so fucking annoying. But I could not do anything about it. So as you can see, I was lacking more again. I had to farm it again and again and again. To this day, I am farming Mora, okay? To this day, I am farming Mora. I'm taking a big fat break from building characters after I build Nefer. Like, I'm gonna probably do a whole other video of me just strictly farming Mora and XP books. Expect that to happen. I already made a video like this. I'm making another one. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Now, Yao Yao, I have been using her quite a lot recently, especially with, you know, my Laoma team, you know, my Lunar Bloom? Yeah, Lunar Bloom team. Right, so she has been working overtime as a healer, you know. So I did have to level up her ult by 1 level, okay, because I did not have enough resources for another round. Another character that we're taking care of today, Mavuika, you know. Like I said, I was hard at work all this time, you know. I was making this video, then I was building Nefer. Like, I just have not known peace on my account ever since Not Quite came out. Because how is it possible that I got all of the Not Quite characters on my account right now, like 5-star Not Quite characters on my account as of this moment? Like, how did I manage to do that? And is it going to be happening with other characters as well, is what I want to know. Because I don't, you know, my steak is too juicy and too buttery, but this was crazy. Mind you, I have not spent any like money to get all of these characters, if you get what I'm trying to say. Like for Flans, I did buy the $5 pack because I wanted to get him a little bit faster instead of waiting, and I also wanted to get his signature weapon. And talking about Flans, here he is. Guess what we have to do? I was experimenting a little bit with his circlet, and I'm gonna need your guys' help with this because I either have the option to give him this circlet that you just have seen me put on, which he is overcapping on crit rate with, and then I have also this option to give it to him. Okay, I also have his signature weapon, which obviously I'm gonna ascend to level 90 because I have to get the most out of it. I have to get the most out of the crit rate, okay? Now, I don't know which circlet is better. I assume it's the one that gives him more crit damage. Have I seen a difference in his damage? Yes, I have. But also, I would I would say he's the newest addition to this account, but that would simply just not be true. He is the newest build character on my account, okay? And soon to be the second newest, because obviously Nefer is catching up pretty quickly to this dude. But I did have to improvise. I did not think that he would end up in this video, but I did have to improvise a little bit. I needed a little bit more footage. It's just a lot is going on and I need to figure it all out, okay? So I did manage to get enough materials to level up, ascend his weapon, and then I needed to get a little bit more, so that is exactly what I have done. And after I do that, I am going to ascend his weapon to level 90 because I am not trying to miss out on any additional crit rate that I could get on this dude. I do have to say, like, the Mora problems I have been having have been pissing me off. There has been a lot of stuff in the game that has been pissing me off recently. Because whenever I'm lacking materials, I'm like, when the fuck am I supposed to farm those materials, if you get what I'm trying to say? Like, and also, like, the resin has been pissing me off a lot, but whatever. I don't think that's a topic for this video. So tell me if you guys think that his stats are actually good, because I don't think that overcapping on crit rate, overcapping on crit rate is not good. So you're probably gonna say that I should leave the crit damage strictly on him, but we'll see. I tried to do as much as I possibly could in this video. I tried to take care of as many characters as I possibly could. Obviously I'm not gonna dedicate like one whole video to like 3 characters, because like I just don't have the time, the resin, and the resources to be leveling up certain characters like fully, especially crowning their talents. Like New Villette was the exception in this video, but I feel like I am going to get back on track pretty soon. For now, I know this video was a little bit chaotic, a lot was happening, a lot of characters were being improved, but I need to get back on track. I need to sort my mind out, so that's why it was that way. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, you can always leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and yeah, see you next time.